Hello everyone, my name is Sage and welcome to another video everybody. In this video we are going to be going over 5 of the best snipers currently in Pixel Gun 3D. Now I'm not going to be going over snipers of all time because obviously most of the weapons do a lot less damage now than they did back in the day. So I'm going to be going over 5 of the best current snipers in Pixel Gun 3D that do the most damage. I'll be talking about a couple different things about them, like, you know, they're used for 3-cat spam, if they're even compatible with 3-cat spam, with their animations and stuff like that. So a lot of these weapons, guys, I did get from my Discord server. I asked my entire Discord server a couple times to DM me a list of their, like, you know, the most powerful snipers, and so I put a list together based off of my opinion and the opinion of the people in my Discord server. So I do believe that a lot of you guys will agree with the weapons on this list. But that being said, I know that there is a lot of other snipers that could be on this list as well if I wanted to make it a top 10. So let me know down in the description, or not in the description, let me know down in the comments some other weapons that belong on this list as well. I would love to see what you guys' opinions are of these. Also, if you have not done so already, be sure to go check out my second channel called Z Sage. The link to it is down in the description. You should definitely go be one of the first 1,000 people to subscribe to that. Now, that being said, if you guys have not already, you should be sure to subscribe to my channel as well, as I do post videos every single day. So be sure to turn on those notifications after you subscribe so that you never miss a stream or video. Let's go ahead and get right into this video.
Okay, guess we doing just fine. Said I'm not yours, so I'll say you're not mine. Okay, just a waste of my time. Out of my head, of my mind. Say you wanna leave, so I'll let you go.
So the first weapon we're going to be talking about, guys, is called the Dead Man's Rifle. Now, I'm sure that a lot of you guys know what this is, so let's go ahead and take a look at how it functions in the game. This person's here was not fully upgraded, although I just had to find somebody who had it. Just know that this weapon normally is a 1-shot to the head and a 2-shot to the body. So a little bit of information about this, guys. Whenever you're using it in game, you don't really have to aim directly at the person, and the reason for that is because it's an area damage weapon. There's not very many area damage snipers in the game. There's only a couple of them, but now obviously there's going to be like more and more every single season update, or season pass rather. They just add more area damage snipers. So let's go ahead and look at its stats here. It is a sniper of the mythical category, and it was released in the 15.3.0 update. It has a fire rate of 71, a capacity of 10, and a mobility of 10. So, you only needed to be level 7 at the time of its release in order to get it. It is a Halloween-themed weapon. Of course, it's not a remodel of any weapon, but I actually personally believe that this is a remodel of the laser carbine, or the laser carbine is a remodel of this, as if you look at both the weapons side by side, they look almost exactly alike, except with different colors. But let me know what you guys think about this down in the description. So, a little bit of information about this weapon, guys. Since it is an area damage sniper, obviously it's going to have a little bit of a low capacity and low mobility, because that's just to sort of balance it out a little bit. But even with that, guys, the weapon is extremely overpowered, being a 1-shot to the head and a 2-shot to the body. In some scenarios, if you get somebody who has lesser armor, it is a 1-shot to the body, and it's very powerful. Okay, guys, so the second weapon I'm going to be talking about is a very great one called the Sniper Exoskeleton. So, a little bit of information about how it functions in-game, guys. The weapon itself is a 1-shot to the head as well as a 1-shot to the body. Nowadays, more and more 1-shot weapons are being added to the game, which a lot of people like and a lot of people don't like. There's a lot of controversy around that idea of just, you know, having it be a 1-shot to the body. I personally believe that a lot of snipers should be a 1-shot to the head and 2-shot to the body, but this one, in fact, is a 1-shot to the head as well as a 1-shot to the body. With magic modules, you could get it so that it's this way. I believe without the magic modules, you probably won't be able to, but no matter what range you're at, it'll do the same damage, guys. It's very powerful. So let's go ahead and take a look at its statistics here. It is a sniper of the mythical category. It was released in the 13.5.0 update, so quite a long time ago. With a fire rate of 72 at a capacity of 5 and a mobility of 66, it seems like an average sniper. It has pretty good statistics. It was you only had to be a level 2 to be able to get it, and it was a like futuristic / exoskeleton themed weapon. So it's definitely something that I think is a really cool weapon, to say the least. Obviously, there's about 5 or 6 of those exoskeleton snipers weapons in Pixel Gun 3D, and they're all very, very cool and unique. One thing about this is, guys, it's constantly available. You know, you're always able to get it. If you have 1,000 coupons, which I have a video about how to get coupons. If you have 1,000 coupons, you should definitely get this in the craft section of the armor. It is extremely, extremely powerful. A little bit controversial weapon to say the least, guys. We're going to be talking about the anti-champion rifle next. So let's go ahead and look at its functions in game. Unfortunately, guys, mine was not completely maxed out, as you know, since there is a level 65 thing now. Obviously mine is not going to be maxed out because I have other snipers I'd rather use than it. However, guys, when it is fully maxed out at level 65, actually I believe this weapon only has to be a level 59 to one shot. So it does one shot to the head as well as one shot to the body. Obviously in this clip here it shows that it's a two shot, but that's only because mine is not all fully maxed out, although I did want to show you what it looks like in game, although mine does have a skin, but the normal one is gray and red. So let's look at the statistics here, guys. It is a sniper of the mythical category, and it was released in 13.2.0. It has a fire rate of 60, a capacity of 6, and a mobility of 65. The level required to get it was 49. You had to be a very, very high level in order to get this weapon, and it was in the champion set, of course, and it is a remodel of the anti-hero rifle, which came out much earlier in the game. The weapon itself does a lot more damage than the anti-hero, as the anti-hero can only be leveled up so much before it isn't, it just doesn't do as much damage as the anti-champion rifle does. That being said, guys, this weapon, like I said before, is a one-shot to the head and a one-shot to the body. All of the weapons that I am talking about on this list, by the way, are very good for functioning well with 3-cat spam. Some of them do have delays, like the anti-champion does have delays when it is replaced with a weapon that also has delays, but it's very, very good. One of the more recent weapons that have been added to the game, guys, the next sniper I'll be talking about is called the Digital Sunrise. So let's go ahead and look about how it functions in game. The weapon itself is a one-shot to the head and of course a one-shot to the body, except for the fact that it is not an instant kill. The weapon itself actually has a very strong bleeding effect in which it takes care of the rest of your health after being shot. After being shot in the head, you will instantly die, but if you are shot in the body, you have about less than a second to live before the bleeding effect completely takes control and shreds through the remainder of your health. Now, I think that's something that's very, very interesting because most of the time with one-shot weapons, you actually instantly die. For example, the anti-champion and the exoskeleton sniper are both one-shot to the body weapons, and when you are shot with them, no matter what, you die, but not this one. This one bleeds you to death, which is kind of vicious. So let's go ahead and look at its statistics here, guys. It is a sniper category weapon of the mythical tier. It was released in 16.7.0, so rather recent. The fire rate is 76 has a 14 capacity. The mobility is 50. It says level required unknown. I'm sure that's probably true because no one really knows what level you have to be to get it. But it is the Vaporwave theme, so it's part of that whole Vaporwave sunset thing, the whole set that just came out recently, guys. But this weapon's an extremely powerful sniper. It works well with 3-cat spam, has little delay, if any at all, too. So last, but certainly not least, guys, I will be talking about the Masterpiece Musket. So let's go ahead and look at how it functions in game, just like the others, guys. It is, of course, a one-shot to the head as well as a one-shot to the body. All of the weapons on this list are a one-shot head and one-shot body weapons, except for the Dead Man's Rifle, which in some scenarios can be a one-shot to the body, of course, if you have the best modules on it. So a little bit of information about this weapon, guys. The, the Masterpiece Musket is actually a shotgun, so you actually do have to be pretty close in order for the weapon to actually one-shot someone. You can't actually one-shot someone across the map, but since the barrel of the weapon is so small, it has a much longer range than most of the shotguns in the game. So let's go ahead and look at the statistics of the weapon here, guys. It is a sniper of the legendary category. It was released in the 12.2.0 update. The fire rate is 62, and the capacity is 6. The mobility of the weapon is 50. The level required to get it is 32, and it was a historical weapon themed, and of course it was not a remodel of any other weapon that has been in the game. So the statistics are pretty good. So a little bit of information about this weapon, guys. Since it is a shotgun, like I said before, you do have to be close to them, but that doesn't mean you can't be far away from them, because the weapon will two-shot even from very far away. On maps like the pool party, all the way across the map, you can actually two-shot the people. Alrighty, everybody, that is going to be the end of this video. I hope you guys did enjoy it, and if you guys do agree with my list, let me know down in the comments. If you guys did find this video useful, I'd very much appreciate if you could leave a like on it. Also, subscribe to the channel because I do post videos every single day, like I talked about towards the beginning. Also, check out my second channel, which the link to it is down in the description. I plan on streaming soon if I am able to, although the game kind of gotten a little bit boring to stream, so I'm going to try my best. Thank you guys all so much for watching, and I'll see you guys all later. Hey, do you have Discord? If so, you should totally join the official Unity Discord. The link to it is down in the description. As of right now, we have over 500 members who are constantly looking for people to play with. As soon as you join, you can have easy communication with me and everyone else in the community. So, what are you waiting for, man? go join my Discord. The link is down in the description.